What is happening, everybody? Welcome to today's Nerd Q&A. So for today's question, I've got a conundrum that is pretty common, so I think it's worth adding to our collection. A user who prefers to remain anonymous asks, I am a 15-year-old nerd with an interest in computers and stuff. I lack social skills. What are some ways to build them? In the Flexing Your Social Muscle program, we talked about building your social skills, so make sure to take a look at that. But here are a few other things that will be more specifically helpful in this situation. I know that 15 seems like a lot of years, and it is, but you are still young, and it's absolutely okay to be unfamiliar with how to interact with other people, the same way that you're unfamiliar with how to speak Portuguese or build a nuclear reactor. This isn't a problem because you can learn how to do it, and since you're 15, not 25 or 35, you'll have a lot more flexibility to learn how to interact with people. I'm encouraged that you're actively seeking advice on how to build your skills because I know you will try to make friends rather than just hiding from the real world. You might feel intimidated or even afraid of social situations. That's okay. There are some people who are never afraid of talking to new people and always seem to know what to say and do, but they're rare. And here's a secret. Most people are not that cool. They just fake it and hope for the best. And usually, everything goes fine. Another secret? Most people don't notice much about what other people do and say, unless the person or what they're doing really stands out for some reason. People notice loud, flamboyant, funny, and attractive people. People also notice when someone gets hurt or hurts someone else. And of course, people notice if someone does something really awkward, like falling face first into their lunch tray. But even that gets forgotten fairly quickly, so don't worry about being awkward because most people will not notice it or they'll forget about it really fast. Since you're 15, most people you interact with will also be teenagers. This is unfortunate because some teenagers are the worst people on the planet. Not all of them are bad, but there are many that travel in packs and like to make people feel uncomfortable because it makes the mean teenagers feel less awkward when they know other people feel worse than they do. I know, it doesn't make much sense, but be aware that it happens and avoid these people. Don't be afraid of them, but don't try to impress them or make friends with them, because you won't gain anything from your efforts. Find the nice people. Now, they might be popular, or weird, or pretty, or scrawny, or talented, or have different colored skin, or a different religion from you. None of that matters. The only thing that matters is if they're nice. Nice people will help you up if you fall face first into your lunch tray. Nice people will be okay with you whether you talk a lot or a little. Nice people will actually help you learn social skills. Ideally, find nice people who share some of your interests because you will have common topics that you can both talk about without feeling awkward. Joining a social club centered around your interests helps you to meet several different people and practice talking with more than one person at a time. Pay attention to how the conversation flows. It will probably be fast-paced and maybe even get loud, which is fine. But be aware that this is the kind of exchange that happens when people are very comfortable with each other and excited about their topic of conversation. When you're breaking into a new group of people, treat it like jumping rope. Listen for a little bit first to get a feel for the rhythm of conversation before you jump in. Be polite and let other people talk, but offer your thoughts when they fit in. Talk loud enough to be heard, but not louder than everyone else. And don't shout unless you're in a noisy environment. And here's one more tip. When you're talking with a person or group you don't know very well, compliment them when they say something you think is interesting or smart. Now, you don't have to brown nose, but ask what they think about things. This is like magic for conversations. It will also show people that you're a nice person. And hey, we all know that nice people are the ones you want to be friends with. I'm so glad I got to spend some time with you today. If you find this helpful, leave a like and be sure to put your own questions in the comments. See you later, guys.